Welcome to another video of my K. Today, in the last video, we covered St. John, we went to Charles Street, Kuto Road, and it was an interesting video. In this video, we are currently looking at Siaka Street. This is Siaka Street, and this is one of the most famous streets in Freetown, Sierra Leone. In this video, we're going to cover the entire Siaka Street so that you get to see what it looks like to be in one of the longest streets in Freetown that begins right here at Kuto Road Junction and then moves all the way to the end, almost right through the city. So for Freetown, if you are in Freetown, when you say Siaka Street, there is nobody in Freetown unless a kid that will not know where Siaka Street is. It's a very famous place, and yes, we are continuing here because I really want to show you how this place looks like. Especially, we'll get to see some of the famous places, famous buildings, and administrative buildings of Sierra Leone. Also get to see monumental places that I would say these are places of notes, like this church, for instance. This is right here at Waterloo Street. I don't know how old is this church, but this is one of those church center. Let me just go over there and see the name, by the way. But this is one of those churches that were established during colonial days. I need to wait a bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is the Samaria WAM Church. Samaria WAM Church. These are one of those churches that was established during colonial days. You know, it has been here for many years. You know, so we get to see all of those buildings, provide you with some context on how and why those buildings exist. Yeah, and also you get to see the changes that actually have taken place in Sierra Leone. If you are a Sierra Leonean living in the diaspora, you get to enjoy the view. You know, sometimes it's good just to take this walk with me and see how your city or your country has changed. And if you've never been to Sierra Leone, at least you get a glimpse of what it looks like and feels like being in Freetown on Sundays. Alright. So in the last video I told you it's always a tradition. People play football in the streets, so it's also happening right there at the top. If you look, you can see some boys playing football there. So it's an interesting view sometimes. Today the street is clean. Everybody stays at home. Gives me an opportunity to explain to you what is happening here in this city. Now you can see we're approaching one of the I would say the betting institutions or betting companies called Elephant Bets. So here on a normal day you will see a lot of youths, lots of young people all over this place trying to win a bet, trying their luck, basically. Yeah, so, and we have a lot of these companies, by the way, these betting companies. Most of them came from Nigeria. They are Nigerian companies. So let me move here. Most of these cars think that I want to, most of these transport, they think that I want to take transport because I'm walking, so they're blowing. They're basically honking at me. Can you take? So this is GT Bank. This is one of their branches. It's a bank, well-known bank. It's a Nigerian bank that has done well here in Sierra Leone. So currently we are approaching the electricity house. It's currently called now. Actually, the name still stays like electricity house. You can see it right there in front of us, where we have the national, the EDSA, Electricity and Distribution Authority. All right. There is also something really interesting and monumental that I want to point out. This church, this is called the Maroon Church. It's a very historical church from the days of the slave trade in Freetown. Maroon Church. It was established in 1808. So let me go over there so that I show you, so you see the dates. So the Maroon Church has its own history and is right here at the center. You can't just have a church like this established at this center if it has not been here for years or decades. Yeah. So you can see right there, it was established, so it's called St. John's Maroon Methodist Church, established in 1808. It's a church that has history. You research it, you can Google it and try to find out what it is. But most importantly, let me show you our electricity house. This is the electricity house. All right. And it's a big building. Nice. This is where power, they are responsible for generating and distribution of power in Sierra Leone. And there are several streets, basically, as you can see. As you can see, there are several streets that you have to go through. Like Siaka still looks like some kind of, I'll call it like a spaghetti design. It has streets coming through from both directions. And now we are basically approaching the place anyone would consider the central part of Freetown. When you say this is the central district and one of the most monumental items we have in Sierra Leone, I'm going to talk about it a bit. That is the country tree. For some of you have heard about it. It's even in our money. The picture is in our money. So this is the National Museum. If you can see right there where I'm pointing at, National Museum, this building is our National Museum. So that's a building holding our history, all of the history of Sierra Leone being held there. All right. So now, right in front of me here, you'd see the tuk-tuk. This tree has been here for hundreds of years, if not over 300-400 years. But then it had some problems, I would say, like it had some issues, so it got, basically, it fell down. But still we have the stem standing there. That is a very, very important monument that Sierra Leone has. It has been here for years, for decades, and it's still basically trying to grow now, which I think is it's an important figure because it's even in our money. So I hope it grows up. Yeah. So as you can see here, the street is empty. This is NP, their national office. You have this country, as you can see. Just show you. This used to be a very giant and big stick. but then it's broken. Behind this thing, this is where we have our State House. So you can see the flags behind. If you look closely, you'll see flags behind as I approach. You'll see them right behind, just as the might not be allowed to film there, so I'm just going to show you like a snippet of what it looks like behind there. That is where State House is. And then you have our national court, the courthouse. This is the courthouse. It's a big building, as you can see. And then you have, this is Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. That's all the building there, you see. So you have various banks, various buildings, and this street that goes down this way is called Lamina Sanko Street. Lamina Sanko Street. Yeah. This is where you have. Let's say that's it. And then on the other side, just after the courthouse, you have the Sierra Leone, the Bank of Sierra Leone. Wow, it's a big bank. Basically, it's like a central bank that controls our financial system. So it has like this first building right here, and then you have the second building behind it. But then there is the main building on the other side, which is arguably the tallest building here in Freetown. And this is the Central Police Headquarters. This is police headquarters. It's being renovated right now. It's under renovation. But this headquarters that holds our law enforcement agencies. Okay? And that building, the glass building there, is Access Bank. So this place is actually blocked because I think they are working, they are doing some work. That's why you see the place is a bit quieter. So the building there, the tall building behind there, that is the main building for the central bank. It's the Bank of Sierra Leone. It has three buildings. It has this front building, the one behind it, and then the tallest one at the back. Now we are approaching Roker Commercial Bank. It's right in front of us. There's also another government private bank, and then down there, that is the central, that is the city hall or city building, Freetown City Council. That building right there is Freetown City Council, and it's just here at Gloucester Street. So this street here is called Gloucester Street. Okay. So like I said, because of it's today is more clearer, more cleaner, and gives you an opportunity to actually see what Siaka Street looks like. I mean, without all the chaos. And I will take you right down to the very end of the street. All right? So just be patient with me. Again, the tradition of people playing football In the streets. It's all going, right? You see them young folks playing football in the streets. It's an interesting scene. You know, even though there are vehicles, they just find a way of playing at the same time. Giving space. This is another old monumental sacred art. In a normal day, you will not have the opportunity of seeing it really clearly like the way you're seeing it right now, because it will be surrounded with a lot of people all over the place, businesses. But today, on Sundays, you actually have